Hello my little dumplings and welcome back to my channel. Today is a Project Pan channel. No, today is a Project Pan video and I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know how the project will go, but I also don't know how you will receive to this kind of content. So I have gotten some few questions here and there, like please can you start a Project Pan, and other people are just not into it. But I thought that we would test it out. So Project Pan is not something I do very often. Well, I Project Pan items, but I rarely Project Pan items on my channel. I just do it as like something in the side, just because I don't know, I don't want that kind of expectation on me. I don't do well if I force myself to use something. So if I haven't told you guys that I have it in a Project Pan, I can kind of Project Pan it in my own time, and then I don't have to feel rushed to hit pan or to finish something up just to have content, if that makes any sense. I know a lot of people who Project Pans and they like to really dig at their shadows because they want to have something happen really for like super quick, and that just isn't really me. But today I anyway thought that I would test it out. So I am doing, let me see here before I trick you guys, I am doing a 12 pan project that is called 12 pans for Christmas. 12 pans of Christmas. I am so sorry. Let me take a little bit of wine. Oh my god, you can't even see the dog. Here you have the dog. So 12 pans of Christmas, and that is started by Let's Point Talk Point Honey Point, not point at the end, on Instagram. I will link her down below. However, who informed me? No, she didn't inform me. She was just posting about it over on her Instagram, and I saw it, and that is Hannah from BeautyBird16. Again, at Instagram. I will link her down below. I love, love, love her channel. Absolutely love it. So today I have lip products, I have bronzers, eyeshadows, pigments, bronzers, blushes, highlights, powders. I have it all, baby, and we're just gonna get started. So the first product is, actually I picked the same item as Hannah. However, Hannah's product doesn't look as beat up as mine does, just because she kind of just got hers. But that is a jaw drop, oh my god. It is the emoji of a Christmas tree. I'm not gonna tell you about the emojis, like fuck it. But it is a jaw dropping product that is just that you just love and makes you go wow. And that is actually already in my Project Pan, and that is from Jouer. Jouer does amazing highlights. At least this one is. This is what mine looks like. This is in the shade Citrine, and instead of doing like close-ups and everything, I really this time wanted to see if I could weigh them and see how they would weigh up, how, oh my god, how much difference I can make in 2 months. So this is what it looks like right now. I'm just gonna see, it weighs 49 grams, and that is obviously including the packaging. But this one is used and abused, and the reason as well to why I really wanted to show or to weigh it is because of the fact that I use it on the sides right now, just because the pan is getting really big, and I don't want it to get to the end here, because if it gets to the end it will break, it will crack, and then I have to kind of repress it, and I just I hate it. I'm not good at it, so I'm just using it on the sides right here. So you cannot really see that I've made any progress in, I think, about a month, but I have made a lot of progress. It's just that you can't see it. So I thought that this would show you a little bit better of like how I have been using it. Next up we have Stockings, and some countries are insane when it comes to stockings. We don't have it in Sweden, at least I'm not grown up with it. So those kind of stocking products, when YouTubers are talking about like products in general and they're like, you can put this in the stocking or a stalker, I don't know what it's called. I'm like, shut up. No one is doing that. No one as an adult is doing that unless you have kids. Who am I gonna give a stocking to? Niklas? The dog? No. But the stocking product is that I took anyway is this one. I have made pretty good progress on this. This is from last year's Fenty holiday release, a lip gloss in the shade Taffy Tease. I am not getting any product out anymore. So today, before I waited, I took out the stopper. So now it weighs at 21 grams. It is a beautiful, beautiful gloss. Let me just take a little bit. It's really, really pretty. I want to use it up. I have used up 2 from the last holiday set. I'm working on the other 2 just because I love her glosses and I feel like why not just finish them, get my money's worth. And I haven't bought the new holiday set. I was actually at Sephora today looking at it, but I didn't pick it up because I felt like I don't need it. I'm trying to be good. Next up is a product that was on your wish list for ages, and that is actually a pigment that I have. I haven't used it a whole lot, but that is actually from Natasha Denona, and this is her top coat in the shade Nude. I'm just gonna show it to you guys. It's really basic, but I've gone super basic when it comes to my eyeshadow. I wake up super early in the morning and I am at work before 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's like, you know, how early do I want to wake up in order to do like a blue cut crease? I'm not gonna do that. So this product is probably gonna be perfect for me. So I'm just dipping my finger in it and swatching it out. And I don't even think you can see, but it is just this beautiful top coat that I can add if I feel like I need a little bit extra oomph when I'm doing something. Like today I've done something super simple. Again, I was just going to get my brows microbladed, so I didn't need to put on a whole lot of makeup, but this one is just gonna be perfect for those days. So let me just see how much this weighed in at. It weighed in at 55 grams, and I am expecting it by the time it's done to be at 54 grams, because this, you need the slightest amount. I don't even think that the weight is gonna change that much, even if I use a lot, because it's gonna take me so many days to do so, but we'll see how it goes at the end of this project. Our fourth product is something red, and this got me thinking because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna pan a red eyeshadow, I'm not gonna pan a red lipstick, so what can I pan that's red? Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have panned something when it comes to my blushes. Lord knows I need to pan some blushes. But anyway, I picked this one. This one has been a fave for years, and I've had it for maybe 2 or 3 years. Don't judge me, okay? This is from Jouer, and this is the lip topper in the shade Sweetheart. So I'm just gonna swatch it on the back of my hand. It is pretty red, but what I like to do with it is to just apply a little bit like in the outskirts of my lips and then kind of just blend it out a little bit. And when it goes on the lips, it just gives this beautiful, beautiful pigment to it. I've talked about that before, but kind of when your lips looks like they have just been, like when you have just, if you have ever gone and done your lips, they can look a little bit red afterwards. I'm just trying to remove some, sorry. They can look a little bit red and a little bit sore, and that's kind of, sorry, that's kind of what this does for you, or at least for me. So I really enjoy it, and this weighed in at 25 grams. By the way, some of the products I have as a goal to finish up, and some I don't. Like some I just want to get usage out of. So the Fenty gloss I want to finish up. The Jouer Highlight I want to finish up, but I don't think I'll get there by the end of the year. So that is maybe gonna last for at least like 4 months ish depending on how much I use it. So, but this one I would like to finish up, but I don't think I will, because I have a lot left. Next up, we have a cheerful product or a sparkly product, and this one I had to think really hard. I am actually adding in another highlight to this project, and here I have zero goals of hitting pan or anything, but I just love this product so much, and that is from Stila. This is this hue, so you can't even see what it says on the back, but it is this beautiful little highlight. This is a dupe for the Fenty Gloss Bomb, but I actually think that Stila did one first. So Fenty copied Stila, but no one wants to talk about that. This is just what it looks like. So when I swatch it on the back of my hand right here, it just looks wet and glossy on the skin. And the way I love to use it is in my inner corner. I don't love it on my face that much. I feel like it can look a little bit too wet. However, it is nice on the skin as well, but not like too much. That makes zero sense, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So this one is adding in, and again, I have zero goals of finishing it up. It weighs in at 38 grams. I'm just gonna take a little bit more wine. Now we have come to the part where I was going back and forth a little bit. So this is a cruelty-free product, which leans a pretty big door open. So I was like, you know, I really want to think about this. So I kind of tried to make this product or pick this product last, because you don't want 5 highlighters in a product pan. Like every time people contact me and ask me tips and tricks when it comes to how to successfully product pan, I say don't add too much shit in. Like don't add in 4 foundations. You can have it as a goal to finish up those 4 foundations within like 6 months, but focus on one each time. And when you're bored with that, add in another one. So I didn't want a project, by the way, at the end of it, people always add in, they're like, oh, okay, thank you for your tips. And then they add in like 5 highlights, 4 bronzers, and 3 full-size foundations that's like brand new, and they're like, why isn't it going well? I thought about it, and I added in my Jouer Bronzer. So I've had this in my Shop My Stash for a little bit, and one side that I wanted to hit pan in is going so fast, it's actually insane. So this is what it looks like right now. This one I had hit pan on ish. Like the problem is that when I got mine, pieces started to fall out, so I hit pan very quickly. But I wanted to hit pan on this side, and as soon as I did, like this is like 3 or 4 uses after I hit pan, and that's like a lot of, like the pan is just expanding so quick. So I would like to finish it up, but I know that it's the same thing with the Jouer highlight. This is gonna take me a while, and especially on this side. Like this side I could finish. This one is actually a little bit more powdery than this side, so this one is gonna go quicker than this one, but still you can still see a little bit of embossing on this one. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's a great bronzer, and this one weighs in at 95 grams. This category was so hard. This is actually the last one I pulled. It's a blue or white product, and I was like trying to look for a blue packaging, because I thought that it's way more fun to take something blue, but everything that was blue I just didn't want to add in. It was a lip product, and I already have a lot of lip products in, or it was a highlight, and I already had 2 highlights in, or it was, you know, it was just not working. So I decided to go for a white product, and this product I won't finish, and I don't want to finish it. It's not my goal, but I want to use it, and that is from Milk. This is the Blur and Set powder. I feel like this is a powder that I just need to use a little bit more, because I rarely use it that much. So this is the Blur and Set powder. Again, I have zero goals with it except for like maybe just using it a little bit more. So this weighs in at 88 grams. I have recently finished one loose powder, so I don't have it as a goal to finish any powders right now because it takes me a lot of time since I only set under my eyes. So obviously it's gonna take a lot, and I don't know how well you can see, but this is like, there's a lot of product left in it. This is something decorative, and I am cheating on this one. I was looking and looking and looking, and don't get me wrong, I have products that can suit the decorative need, but there's just no product I want to pan that's in that kind of category. So I cheated on this one, and I added in something that has nothing to do with the theme, and that is my Nudestix bronzer. This is in the shade Bondie Bay, and this is all I've left. I've talked about it for a couple of months that I want to finish this one just because I have too many cream products. It's actually gotten out of hand, and I don't feel comfortable having that many cream bronzers. I've talked about it so much that I am the kind of person that loves to finish up cream bronzers. I finished up the Beauty UK bronzer stick. I finished up 2 of those actually. I finished up a full size of the Milk Makeup bronzer. I finished up the e.l.f. cream contour palette, which is amazing by the way. I finished up the Beauty UK bronzer palette and cream bronzer palette and the Anastasia cream bronzer palette. So I like to finish those products up, and this one will be no exception. So as you could see how much I have left, but it actually weighs in at 27 grams. Next up is a product that I love, and I had to include a foundation, and that is this one. This is the Nudestix Tinted cover. I have it in the shade 1.5, which is way too light for me. So the coverage on this, there's barely any coverage, which is incredible, and it is way too light for me. So a lot of foundations that I own is actually too dark for me, and for me has too much coverage. So I love to add in those foundations with this one. I kind of mix them, and I just get this beautiful, this is by the way pretty greasy, so I get this beautiful greasy mess like I have on my skin today. I'm not wearing this one today though, but I have a pretty greasy base on, and I just love it. I feel so young in it. If I can say so, I just feel super young. I love it, and I feel like it makes my skin look beautiful. This weighs in at 20 grams, and as you can see, it is, I don't have too much left of it. So this one I am actually expecting to have finished up by the time you see an update to this video, which is in 2 months. Unless you want an update in 1 month. Maybe we can talk about it or something. I don't know, you tell me. But that's this one, a product I love. So the next category is eyeshadow, but it's not eyeshadow. It says like this: something plain that you have to add another product to make it work or to just work better. And this is basically not a product that I have to add in, but I always do. And it's not specifically this product, it's just a product that I add in each and every time. Damn, I didn't really think about this. Okay, so maybe it won't work. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it. And that is actually, so here comes the eyeshadow. I brought out my Norvina palette from ABH. This one has gotten a lot of use, and I would like to finish up the shade Base. Such a boring shade, I know, but I feel like even though I'm finishing this one, it would make sense, and it would make more sense for me to keep on going into this palette, because I feel like purples on me look really beautiful. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like they look beautiful. But the reason why I feel, okay, so how I like to use it is that I apply eyeshadow primer, and then I apply a shadow right under my brows, just as like setting shade, because I have pretty long lashes, and my lashes get up here, and then the mascara smudge. So this kind of prevents it to do that. However, I just realized that I'm not allowed to apply any makeup like a centimeter around my brows. So I won't add anything here. So this might have been a little bit stupid, but I am still gonna add it in, and in about like 10 days I can use it again. But we will add it in, and when I can use it I will, and when I can't use it I won't. So maybe we can't expect it to be finished, but maybe we can. I don't know. I've only finished 2 eyeshadows in my entire life, okay? Give me a break! We only have 2 categories left, and this one is an item that I keep repurchasing. So this product I have repurchased about 50 times, and it's not a brow product and it's not a mascara because I don't plan on panning any of those. I don't feel like I have any brow products that I just want to get out of my collection, but I do want to use up a concealer, and this is the one that I have bought over and over and over again for years. This one is amazing. It doesn't have like the fullest coverage, however it works beautifully with a sheer coverage foundation, and it also works beautiful if you just want to sheer out a concealer. If you have a concealer that maybe is a little bit too thick for your liking, this is perfect. This is the Makeup Revolution. This is the super size conceal and define that I have in the shade C3. It weighs in at 30 grams, and I am the worst at finishing up concealers. I always think that there is so little product in them, and then I just end up hate panning them. But it would be nice to get down to maybe 27 grams perhaps, so that I finish up 3 grams in 2 months, or maybe 25 grams. I don't know. Here's the thing, I don't know how many grams is appropriate or that is needed, if you will. Like I don't know. I have 0 idea. Last product is a duo product, and that comes from Nudestix. This one I don't expect to have finished up just because of the fact that this is a lot of product left in it. So this is what it looks like right now. This is the Nudestix. As you can see, like the print is like wearing off, and people get really offended when I show this product just because it looks really disgusting. But this is the Nudestix dewy blush stick that I have in the shade Cherry Blossom Babe. And I got a lot of hair in it. So I added in the blush right here just so you could see the color, and I'll show pictures of how much is left. But this weighs in at 29 grams, and the bronzer weighed in at 27 grams. Damn, that's only 2 grams of product. And there's so much more left in this one, so maybe it was a little bit of an overkill to say that I wanted to get down to 25 grams with the Makeup Revolution concealer, but at least we are optimistic. To be completely honest, I would love for you to start doing this as well. Like if you only want to do it with me for like 1 or 2 categories, maybe you just want to do the duo product or a product you love, leave it down below so that we can track it. So in 2 months we can ask each other how we did, and I can ask you, did you finish that micellar water or your lipstick or whatever it was that you wanted to pan? I think it's gonna be so much fun to just look back in 2 months and see how we did. Let me know down below. Don't forget to like or dislike the video depending on how you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.